Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Narayanam Namaskrityam
Narayanam Namaskrityam.
Naranjaiva Narottamam
Naranchaiva Narottamam.
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam.
Tato Jayamudiraye
Tato Jayamudiraye.
Nashtaprayeshva Bhadreshu
Nashtaprayeshu
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya.
Bhagavate Uttama Sloke
Bhagavate Uttamashloke
Bhaktin Bhavadir Naishiti
Bhaktin Bhavati Naistiti
Krishnaya Vasudevaya
Krishnaya Vasudevaya
Devaki Nandanaya Cha
Devaki Nandanaya Cha
Nandagopa Kumaraya
Nandagopa Kumaraya
Govindaya Namo Namaha.
Govindaya Namo Namaha.
Hare Krishna. Welcome all the devotees. To start the recording. That's right. Okay. Welcome all the devotees for the morning Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam discussion. So today we are going to discuss Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, Canto 2, Chapter 1, text number 14. The chapter name is The First Step in God Realization. Okay, so Śukadeva Gosvāmī, he was started giving the answers to the questions of Parīkṣit Maharaj. So till yesterday we discussed about the Khaṭvāṅga Muni's pastime. So Śukadeva Gosvāmī, he was explaining the Khaṭvāṅga Muni pastime. So today he was getting the next. So let us chant the sloka together. I will chant. Please repeat behind me. Tavāpy etarhi kauravya.
Tavāpy etarhi kauravya.
Saptāhaṁ jīvitāvadhiḥ.
Saptāhaṁ jīvitavadhiḥ.
Upakalpaya sarvam.
Upakalpaya sarvam.
Tāvad sāmparāyikam.
Tāvad sāmparāyikam.
Word by word meaning, please repeat behind me. Tava.
Tava.
Your. Api. Also. Etarhi. Therefore. Kauravya. Oh, one born in the family of Kuru.
One born in the family of Kuru.
Saptāhaṁ. 7 days.
7 days.
Jīvita. Duration of life.
Jīvita. For life. Duration of life.
Avadhiḥ. Up to the limit of. Upakalpaya. Get them perform. Tat. Those. Sarvam. All. Tāvat. So long. Yet. Which are. Sāmparāyikam. Rituals for the next life. Translation and purport by Divine Grace Abhay Charnavandi Sri Bhakti Vedanta Srila Prabhupada.
Jai Srila Prabhupada.
Translation, please repeat behind me. Mahārāja Parīkṣit.
Mahārāja Parīkṣit.
Now your duration of life. Is limited. To 7 more days. So during this time. You can perform. All those rituals. Which are needed. For the best purpose. Of your next life.
of your next
of
life.
your next life.
Purport. Śukadeva Gosvāmī, after sitting its example of Mahārāja Khaṭvāṅga, who prepared himself for the next life within a very short time, encouraged Mahārāja Parīkṣit by saying that since he still had 7 days at his disposal, he could easily take advantage of the time to prepare himself for the next life. Indirectly, the Goswami told Mahārāja Parīkṣit that he should take shelter of the sound representation of the Lord for the 7 days still remaining in the duration of his life, and thus he is himself liberated. In other words, everyone can best prepare himself for the next life simply by hearing Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, as it was recited by Śukadeva Gosvāmī to Mahārāja Parīkṣit. The rituals are not formal, but there are also some favorable conditions which are required to be carried out as instructed hereafter. Hare Krishna. Ajnānatimirandasya jnānāñjana shalakaya chakshurunmritam yena tasmai Sri Guruve namaha namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Śrīmade Bhaktivedanta Swami iti namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharane Nirvishesha Shunyavad Pashashate Chadarane. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Today Parīkṣit Maharaj is telling to, Śukadeva Gosvāmī is telling to Parīkṣit Maharaj. So, you don't want to worry because you have 7 days more. So, before that, the previous verse, what he gave the example as Khaṭvāṅga Muni. So, Khaṭvāṅga Maharaj, within a moment, within 48 minutes, he was able to make his life perfect. So, that much time is enough to make anyone's life to perfect. Still, you have 7 days. So, definitely you can do that. That is the way he was encouraging Parīkṣit Maharaj. It is not discouraging. Hey, only you have 7 days, only what you are going to do. If it is a materially engrossed person, what they will do? Okay, if somebody came to know that within 7 days he is going to die, okay, only 7 days are there with him. Give some means the palatable food. Let him enjoy, let him watch TV, let him enjoy whatever he want. That is the way the materialistic people will go. But Khaṭvāṅga here, our Śukadeva Gosvāmī is encouraging Parīkṣit Maharaj that you have 7 days. So Khaṭvāṅga Muni had only 48 minutes, only one muhurta. He was able to perfect his life. Definitely he can do that just by hearing my words. That's what Parīkṣit, by hearing that, Parīkṣit Maharaj also pacified. And Śukadeva Gosvāmī is assuring that definitely you will be liberated. So that is the reason the saptāhaṁ means 7 days. Why the ritual? Still also the Bhagavata saptāha will happen. So if there are many from this, when this incident happened, Mahārāja Parīkṣit and Śukadeva Gosvāmī discussed for 7 days. From that time onwards, this is a tradition in Vaisnavis. Wherever the Bhagavatam is happening, classes happening, they will make it as 7 days. Because they just wanted to imitate what has happened. So Parīkṣit Maharaj is able to liberate from this life within 7 days. So we can't do like a Khaṭvāṅga Muni, 48 minutes, we can't perfect ourselves. So 7 days saptāha, that's it, Bhagavata saptāha, it is people used to arrange. So till now the tradition is happening. They will say Bhagavata saptāha, 7 days the Bhagavatam discourse will happen. So, but here, the way Parīkṣit Maharaj heard that, he got liberated, and the way explained by the Śukadeva Gosvāmī, he also got liberated. So, whatever is happening here, now, even though some people we will get little benefits, but because we are not much engrossed or we are not connected with the classes, whatever it is happening. Okay. So, but it is good for all of us. The 7 days saptāha is happening is good for all of us. And here it is mainly mentioned, it's a duration of life. Our duration of life is very, very limited. So here for Parīkṣit Maharaj, he came to know that another 7 days he is going to live. Khaṭvāṅga Muni, he came to know that another 48 minutes only he is going to live. Another one muhurta only he is going to live. So this is the way they were able to perfect their life because they came to know that. So this kind of, this is very, very rare of the rarest. People only can understand when they are going to die. That is also, that is the will of the Lord. Because Khaṭvāṅga Muni, if you see, he is a devotee of the Lord. And Parīkṣit Maharaj, they are devotee of the Lord. So even though they are, since they are materially connected, materially they are doing the material activities, since they are pure devotees, Lord gave the instruction through somebody that for Khaṭvāṅga Muni, through demigods, he instructed him only 48 minutes you are going to live, go and perfect your life. And for Parīkṣit Maharaj, only 7 more days is there for you through Shringi. You get the curse and only 7 more days for you, make your life perfect. So immediately what these two examples they did, the two exalted persons, they left all of their material activities. If you hear them, they are the great kings, they are the great emperors. They have materially fully opulent persons. So now we are saying that Ambani, so is some crores of money he spent for his son. So there are people are talking in the TV, crores of money, one invitation itself, 2 lakhs he spent. Like that, yes, there's people are speaking. See, that much opulences is there, then we won't get into the mood of leaving. We are unable to, we can't leave that material opulences as easily. Like, but Parīkṣit Maharaj and Khaṭvāṅga Muni, if you hear them, even though they are the great emperors, they are controlling the entire world, but still they are able to leave everything when they come to know that their life is going to end. So they just started their spiritual journey immediate after when we hear there, when they are going to, when the life is going to end, they started preparing themselves for the next life. So this is the great lesson for us also. But for us, it is not possible to understand how when the death is going to come, when you are going to die. We don't know what is the duration of our life. That is our fate. Because we are, but we know that that is definite that our death is definite. That is one day we are going to die. So the many Rishi Munis, many scriptures, everywhere it is mentioned how to make our life perfect in this human life. So we are also getting into that scriptures, and we are also reading Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, Upanishad. Many things are there in front of us. We are reading, hearing all those things. But whoever applying in their life, they will get into the right path. So there is a sloka in Bhagavad Gita. Krishna, when he was showing his Vishwarup, then he was telling. So what he is telling, Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Kalosmi Loka Kashya Krit Pravarto Lokan Samahritam Yugu Pravirtaha Arte Apitvam Na Bhavishyanti Sarve Ye Avastitaha Prati Ankeshu Yataha. What he is saying that the Supreme Personality of Godhead said, time I am. So Krishna is saying that I am the time. I am the great destroyer of this world. So he's saying that I am the time. I am the great destroyer of this world. And I have come here to destroy all people. So here, where they're currently talking about the Kurukshetra war. Both the sides, Kauravas and Pandavas, are there. So when Krishna is showing his Vishwarupa, he was telling this to Arjuna. With the exception of you, Pandavas, all the soldiers here on both the sides will be slain. So Krishna is showing the Vishwarupa in that Arjuna able to see all the soldiers who are there in the battlefield, they also are there in the part of the body of Krishna. So there he is saying that all this is a master, his brothers and his grandfather, everybody there in his mouth, Krishna's mouth, they are also dying. So Krishna is showing the Vishwarup that already they are going to kill by time. So you are going to declare you as just an instrument. So be an instrument for that to get the name. So anyway, I am going to kill anybody. I came here to kill these people only. That is my mission. Kill the miscreants. So you just be an instrument. That's what Krishna is saying to Arjuna. So the point is here, Krishna is saying that I am the time and he is the great destroyer. of this world. So Krishna is a time. So time, so there is a saying in English, time and tides, we can't stop the time and tides. So tides means that there is a tides are coming on the sea or ocean. Nobody can count and nobody can, it won't stop also. Nobody can stop that also. Okay, stop for some time, later, after that you can come. Nobody can stop. The similar way, time cannot be stopped. Time will go on. But even though we are thinking that, okay, time is not going, time is not going for me. When I will get this, when I will get that. So many things we are thinking, okay. So when we are young, when time is not going, when I complete my studies, when we get the job, okay, when I will get married, once we get married and get children, when I will get retired from job and this family life. So once we get retired, then when I get because then again we will get all the disease in your body. So when I will get rid of this disease. So time will take you like anything into this. Yes, Krishna is time and Krishna put us under the Maya, Mahamaya. We are under the Mahamaya. So only our senses are put in that way that we will think about our body, we will think about our surroundings, the people. That much only we were able to think. We can't think about what about the next life. So it is a very great charge given by the Lord to all of us in the very life that we are not like Khaṭvāṅga Muni or we are not like Parīkṣit Maharaj. We don't know, but definitely we don't know when we are going to die, but we need to make use of the current time, whatever Krishna given to us. So in Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, 8th chapter, 1st canto, 8th chapter, Kunti Maharani, but this is the prayers of Kunti Maharani. What she is praying. Vipadau sanduta sasvat tatra jagat kuru bhavato darshanam yatsyat apunar bhava darshanam. So what she is praying to the Lord. I wish that all these calamities, what happen again and again, so that we could see you again and again. For seeing you means that we will no longer see repeated births and deaths. This is the prayer of Kunti Maharani. So we are saying that with so many calamities in my life, so many problems in my life. But if you take the example of Kunti Maharani's life, they are the great emperors. The emperor family, they came to the jungle, they are living in the jungle. There are so many calamities they gone through. But what she is praying, let those calamities come again and again. So we won't pray like that, like Kunti Maharani. Let it come again and again. Whatever the problem I faced in my life, let it come again and again. We will pray that, oh Lord, please don't repeat this problem to me. But Kunti Maharani, she is praying, let the problem come again and again. So what is the reason? So because whenever they are in the problem, they were praying to the Lord, and Lord personally, he appeared there. He along with them, he took them from out of these problems. So because of the problem only, Lord came. Lord is the devotees is there. The devotee Kunti Maharani is praying. Because of the problems only, we are able to see you. So since we are seeing you, we are coming out. We don't have any repeated birth and death. So let the calamities come again and again, so that we can cut down from this repeated birth and death. So this is the prayer of Kunti Maharani. So this is the way the devotees think. So devotees think that whatever the calamity is coming in our life, this is for mercy of the Lord, so that we can take this as a mercy of the Lord, so we can remember the Lord more and more. We can connect to the Lord more and more through our chanting, through our doing the devotional service we have to do. So that means during the problematic phase of life, we have to increase our sadhana. So the problems are coming not to keep away all the sadhanas and work only on the material point of view. So the problems are coming to our life to correct more and more towards the Lord. So that is the purpose of not giving the problem. But in the material world, what we are saying, some problem comes means, first thing we will keep away our chanting back. The next thing we won't read, we won't go for satsang, we won't hear anything. We will try to, we will say that my mind is not good now. We will try to solve the problem for ourselves. within ourselves. Okay, this problem, how can I solve? We won't think that, okay, anyway, this problem comes to me, so let me pray to the Lord. Let the Lord heal this problem. So we won't think in that way. So that's why we are again and again putting into the problem. Because Lord is testing us whether this person is realizing that these problems are given by me only for their realization. They need to attach to the spiritual path. But instead of that, what they are doing, they are trying to fix the problem, which is temporary. This life is temporary. In the temporary, there is a problem also. Temporary life, there is a temporary problem. In the temporary problem, we are trying to fix the temporary problem permanently. It is the foolishness. That's what Krishna used to say. So anyway, the material problems we have to fix. But we need to take the shelter of the Lord, so that Lord automatically arrange yes, Lord, the tests are coming, whether Lord is testing us, whether this person is remembering me or not, putting me in front or not. So whenever Lord is ready to take care of our problems, but we are not, we just need to put him in front. Okay, Lord, I am helpless now. You are the only shelter of me. I am surrendering into the lotus feet. Please take it forward. I am keeping you in front in this problem. You are going to, I'm going to face. I'm not going to face. You are going to face this problem. Anyway, problems are very minute in front of you, but it will come in front of you. I am behind you. Please take care of this. So in this way, our prayer should be so that the Lord will take care of the problems. Yes, in front of the Lord, problems are nothing. So Lord, that means that time we are passed in the exam, whatever the Lord is giving yes, before the death is, we are saying that death is the final exam. So before, how this in the school, before the final exam, there is a monthly test, this class test, this test, how it is happening. So all these problems of life, it is like a small test in our life. So whenever there is a test happen, the Lord is testing our faith on him. So we should have doing that time only. Whenever there is a problem, that is the time to remember, best time to remember the Lord. So that is the time we need to increase our bhakti. We should not keep away everything, and we should not get into the problem and worrying. It's not, those things are waste of time only. That means we are failed in the exams. So if somebody failed in the exams, what will happen? The exam will be repeating. It will repeat again. Okay, you failed this exam, to repeat the exam again. So then again we will get another problem. So if you are taking in front of the Lord, if you are unflinching, without deviating, with the problem should not deviate you from the focus on your bhakti. So if you are doing the bhakti without deviating, then you are passing the exam by doing this life itself. So Lord won't give the more problems. Anyway, this guy, anyway, he has the full faith on me. So let me go to the next person. So Lord won't give the Lord will give the perfect path to reach him. He won't give any problems in the obstacles in the path. So the obstacles are coming means that is the mercy of the Lord. And in Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, there is a Gopi Geet. There's a gopis, they are singing when Lord left from Vrindavana in the 10th canto, gopis are singing. So what is, it's a very famous verse. So I am just reciting this. Tava kratamritam tatta jivanam kavivirgitam iditam kalmashapanam shravana mangalam Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam Ubigranantiye Burida Jana. So what is this? This is the Gopi Geet. This is a famous Geet. So what they are saying, the Gopis are saying, the nectar of your words and the descriptions of your activities are the life and soul of those suffering in this material world. So Gopis are, the Vrindavan Gopis, they are glorifying Lord. So Lord's word, because that time Lord was present in front of them. So he is leaving Vrindavana. That time the Gopis are, because of their separation, they are singing this song. So the nectar of words, Lord's words, and the description of the activities of the life and soul. This life is the life and soul of the people who are suffering in this material world. So that time they were saying, when Krishna was there present in the material world, that time these people are singing that what are the words Krishna is saying? and the description of our activities. So the same thing, even though Krishna not physically, we are not able to see Krishna physically here, but still Krishna is present in the form of Bhagavad Gita and Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. So the Bhagavad Gita, it is the words of the Lord, not words directly. So this is the word, the nectar of your words. That means still the Lord's words, it is still there in the form of Bhagavad Gita. And the description of your activities. So Lord's activities still there in the form of Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, still along with us. So there is no difference between the words of the Lord and the Lord name and Lord. There is no difference at all. See, so in the material point of view, if you say the material thing, they have a difference. So Prabhupada used to give the example. If you have the mango in your hand, then we can see the mango. Just saying mango, you can't taste the mango. So similar way, but in the spiritual, it is not like that. So the name of the Lord and the Lord himself and the Lord's words, which is there in the Bhagavad Gita, and the Lord's activities, which is there in the Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, all are same effect. Everything is Lord only. There is no difference between Lord physical, and his words and his pastimes. So Lord is there along with us in the form. So that means that is the life and soul of the suffering in this material world. That is the life and soul for us also. So she was telling that Gopis was telling that is the life and soul. The words and activities, your activities are life and soul. So therefore, for the people who are suffering in this material world. So we are also suffering in this material world. So these things, Lord's words and Lord's activities are the life and soul for us as well. So if you take this Lord's words and Lord's activities and life and soul, that means Śrīmad-Bhagavad Gita and Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam as a life and soul, our life will be perfect. And next they are saying, these narrations transmitted by learned sages eradicated one's sinful reactions and bestow good fortune upon whoever hear them. So who the narrations, whatever there, so that transmitted by learned sages, is the knowledge, it is coming from disciplic succession through the great sages. It is coming from Krishna to us. So what will do, that will eradicate the sinful reaction and it will bestow the good fortune. Who are hearing them, it will remove the sinful reaction and give the good fortune. So these narrations are broadcast all over the world and are filled with spiritual power. So this is broadcast all over the world. Everywhere it is broadcasted. And certainly those who spread the message of Godhead are most beneficent. So here, so this is the Gurita Jana. Gurita means there is the greatest person. Who is the greatest person? Who are all spreading this knowledge to all over the world. They are the greatest person. So Prabhupada, Bhaktisiddhanta Gosvāmī Maharaj, all our Guru Parampara, they are the great devotees of the Lord because they spread this knowledge all over the world. So they are the greatest devotees. So that is the way we need to make our life perfect. How to make our life perfect? The nectar of Krishna's words and discussion of Krishna's activities. That means Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam is a life and soul. Enjoy the nectar and distribute the nectar to others. That is the way we can make our life perfect because that is the way our acharyas made their life perfect and they showed us an example how to make our life and soul. What is the life and soul for us? How they demonstrated by living a exemplary way. So we just need to follow their footsteps. We can also make our life perfect. So even though the today's sloka is talking about duration of life for Parīkṣit Maharaj only 7 days. So Parīkṣit Maharaj, Śukadeva Gosvāmī is saying that don't worry, 7 days for Khaṭvāṅga only 48 minutes he was able to do. You can make your life perfect in 7 days. So even we don't know, but we don't know when our end going to come. But still, we have the hope that we are going to live for some more years. So we can think that we have some more years. So in that years, we have long time. So that we should not wait for, let me work for only the last 7 days or like Parīkṣit Maharaj, let me work only the last 48 minutes like Khaṭvāṅga. No. We have to do our spiritual sadhana, spiritual activities each and every day so that at any point of time, we need to be ready, alert. See, when the army and air force, they will be always in the alert. Immediately something happen, immediately they will start. They will be in the weapon. So the similar way, we need to be always with the weapon. That is our chanting bag is our weapon. How the army people, they will keep the bullet, they will keep the rifle and bullets. Similar way, our bullets are, our rifle and bullets are, our hands are like in rifles, and the chanting beads are our bullets. So we should be always with the weapon, always with us. So we have to chant always with the weapon. So when we don't know when the calamity is going to attack us. So if you keep this thing, your weapon, automatically we can save ourselves from all the other maya or illusion. So that way we can make our life perfect. So our time also limited. It is not like 7 days or 48 minutes, but our life also limited for some extent. So we have to consistent way, we have to do our sadhana. We have to stick with our sadhana and not to worry about affected by, we see the multiple examples like Kunti Maharani, how she is praying to the Lord. So we should not affected by the calamities in our life. That is taking us the mercy of the Lord. We have to increase our sadhana, increase our bhakti, so that Lord will remove those sinful activities from that, and He will show the way to go back to God. But we will prepare we are current daily, we are preparing for our next life. That is the way we have to think. Hare Krishna. Grantaraj Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam ki Jai.